So today I get to talk to you about the personal pre-launch and how big of a deal this is. This has never before happened in network marketing that we know of in any company. So this literally sets our company apart. We have a business partner that's been in several companies with us that we signed up early on. You'll get to know him as his life shifts and he becomes more out of the shadows. But he used to come and spend long hours with Eric and I going over how to make this possible, because for him, this was something he always envied. He saw us and watched us from a distance, and he would see us get into companies and go through these pre-launch periods, and we'd start our business at a high rank and we'd be off and running and we'd hit the top. And he always felt like he was trying to catch up and could never quite get the same benefit and never got the same opportunity. And it actually had created some resentment in he and his wife. And I had no idea they felt that way. So we were trying to figure out a way to make this something that not only could we experience, but he could experience, and his people 2 years from now could experience, or 10 years from now could experience. And it's been a little bit tricky, but thanks to corporate listening and being willing to go out on the limb and try new things for us, we finally, I think, got it dialed in. So we're going to be able to offer a perpetual, ongoing personal pre-launch for every new person that comes into the company. This should make it so that everybody that joins your team has the potential and is more likely to hit the 500 club. It means that they're more likely to stick around because they're making a check quickly. They've got a team. The statistics say they're more likely to be on auto ship a year from now. It's going to help your retention. It's going to help your growth. And it's going to help everybody's ranks and morale, because everybody's rank advancing and growing. Every time somebody new joins and they launch, it's going to just push everybody forward. It really makes it a higher potential that every one of you will hit the top of the company if you take this seriously and you launch your business properly. Now, your launch is going to look a little bit differently than a new person. So this is not a video that we'll be sending out to new people. This is a video that is being done for existing people because you've already gotten in. Your credit cards have already run. You're already on auto ship. You're already receiving these amazing products. For the brand new person, what we're proposing is if they come through this process, they will actually enroll through a different link, and I'm going to show you that here in just a minute, but they will enroll through a different link and they will actually be not charged for 30 days. So when they get the link, it's going to look like this. They don't go to actives.com. They will actually be sent this link from your phone or your computer, and it will show the Actives Personal Pre-Launch. Angie designed this for us. She's amazing. She's been working long hours for us. If they don't know your ID number, if they just see a video and say, I want to hold my position today, and we're working on videos, I just completed another one. We've been trying to dial it in all week. I think I've recorded 12 of these puppies already. I'm starting to see stars. But last night, late last night, I was showing Eric my latest one, and it just wasn't dialed in yet. And so I did another one this morning. I won't release it to you until I've run it past him, but I think we're getting close. I think this is more what he's looking for and the message that he wants. They're short video. This last one that I did is somewhere around 6.5, 7 minutes. I haven't got the editing done, and so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to come out, but it's under 7 minutes long. And it's something that you'll be able to send to somebody that you know that needs to make some extra money. And you can send them this video. And if they like it, then you can send them the link and they would come in. And if they don't know your ID number, they can just put in your name. So it's very user friendly. They can do the name or the ID number. It's automatically going to fill in today's date. Angie's pretty cool. She's got a lot of things that we've worked into this. So it fills in today's date, and it automatically autofills the date that the card will be charged. So this is their date of launch. So if you sign up Jim today, if you sign up him this afternoon, he's going to come in, and this enrollment is already filled in, and his card will process on the 6th of June. That gives Jim 30 days to go and bring in as many people as he can fast to be able to launch his business. And then the system or the application's really simple. So name, address, social security number, email. They're going to pick between 2 different packages. So they'll click the 500 pack or they'll click the 288 pack. 515, excuse me now, 515 now or 288. They're going to pick an auto ship. There's only 2 to choose from here. It keeps the process really simple. They can change this at any time, but we wanted to just keep it so streamlined that they don't get bogged down in the details. They don't know a whole lot about the products at this point. So they're picking the trifecta basically, or they're picking one of every product. I'm just pretty much saying, if you have a family and a spouse, do this one. If you're single, do this one. It's simple. They pick their auto ship date and they're going to electronically sign it. I don't know what that looks like. I think they just type in their name and then they put in their credit card information. This will not run until June 6th, right? So it gives them time to let their credit card company know that it's going to run and everything's good to go. This is a secure site. It goes through FormSite. So even if you email it to them or text them, there's no risk of their information getting stolen. It's going directly to FormSite. That's an encrypted site to protect their personal information. This will go into a holding tank for 30 days. So if you sign up Jim and Jim doesn't do anything, right, which is possible. Some people get in and they put it under the bed and they forget all about it. They never tell anybody. If they don't do anything and Jim calls you up on the 4th of June and says, you know what, I just don't want to do this, we literally just contact corporate and they rip it up systematically, right? It's digital, but they just don't ever process it. And it's no harm, no foul. Jim can't say it didn't work. Jim can't say anything negative about the company because he didn't do anything. He never opened his business for business. This is for serious builders. So you're not going to want to put all your hopes and wishes on Jim. You go and you get 10 or 15 or 20, knowing that some of those people are going to take this and run. The first time we ever got the opportunity to be part of one of these, it was with a company that was just starting, and it was about 2008, and we had just lost our house. We were upside down. Everything was pretty bleak at the Albrechtsen home. We were at one of the lowest points of our financial history. And we were offered this option to be a part of a company launch. And we went out and we got 10 applications and we actually made 1,000 copies because this was a paper trail that we were running at this point. This is a lot more secure, but our mindset was go get 10, help them get 10. And so every time we'd sign somebody up, we'd give them 11 applications, 1 for them to fill out and 10 for them to fill out with new people. But it was the mindset, go get your 10, go get your 10. And we got 10, helped them get 10, and we were trying to help those 100 get 10 when it went live. And everybody's credit cards ran, and we were off and running. We hit the top of the company in just a little over a year. It literally just springboarded not only us, but our people. We were getting calls from people just ecstatic. They'd just gotten $6,700 or they'd just gotten $3,400, and they were so excited. When you get people that are excited in your business will explode. When they have belief, when they got a first check that was a big check, or their first month was full of big checks, because with this launching this way, we ran it multiple scenarios. We ran it with everybody that comes in on your team launches on your day. And Eric finally convinced me to do it another way. Oh, I think I did screen share just to this. So hold on just a second here. I've got to stop my share and go back into the other share so I can show you another screen here. Okay, so let me just take you through this really quick. So this is the scenario that we're drawing out for people on our videos. And this will be what goes out as we teach people about the launch. Shoot, I want you to be able to see all of this. Let's see. I'm going to minimize that so that you can see. Okay, you should be able to see everything now. So we are teaching to go get 10, and that if they get 10 $500 packs, when it launches and those people's credit cards all run over that next month that they're running, you're going to get over $1,700. That's a huge deal for people right now that need to make money right now. They need to have extra money to put gas in the car and put groceries on the table and be able to pay the higher costs of living. Everything costs more. And so $1,700 in somebody's pocket right now is huge. So the question that you're asking people is, could you use an extra couple $1,000s? Are they open to making an extra few $1,000s? If so, send them the video. If you get 10 and they only do half as much as you do and they only get 5 each, you're still going to make an extra $2,500 when that level gets their people. When those people launch and they go get their people and they only do maybe half as much again and they get 3 people, you're making $8,500 plus your profit sharing. And the profit sharing is going to add, probably it's going to be closer to 10, but you can't really speculate. I can't really speculate on what a percentage of a percentage looks like. Just know that at that point, they're hitting the A11. So they're qualifying for the A11 bonus. They're qualifying for all of the profit shares up to that point. They've got the car bonus right around the corner. Like, they've really just kickstarted this. And if those people go and they only get 2 each, guys, this could all happen in a month if you get the right people and they're running hard and fast out of the gate. It could happen in the first 90 days if it's taking a little bit of time for each layer to go and do their 30-day launch. But can you imagine making an extra 20 grand in the next 90 days? That's a really, really big deal. And then we also show people that if they can't come in with the 500 and they can only come in with the 288 pack, that still gets them a double trifecta, gets their foot in the door and starts building them a business. It's not going to bring 20,000 in. It's going to be, closer to 10,000 in, which is still amazing for somebody that's really, really struggling and really, really doesn't have an option. This is an option for them to get their foot in the door. So just to give you a visual on what this looks like, if Jim signs up, and sorry, I need to change my calendars. I realized halfway through this that I have a 21 calendar, and then in a minute you'll see a 22 calendar. So just forgive my calendar goof. That will be fixed before this goes officially live. But if Jim signs up on the 3rd and Jim goes and gets 10 people, we're going to represent those by the blue dots. Those blue people also have the opportunity to go get people. So the one he signs up on the 5th, we're going to represent with the orange. They go get 5 people. Those are the orange dots. The one that came in on the 8th is the green or the turquoise. And the one that comes in on the 11th is the yellow. I didn't do all 10 because it was tedious and it would just look like a jumbled mess. If everybody's engaging a little bit, it's a lot of signups. It can add up really, really fast. And that's what I want you to visualize. So in June, it's a 30-day lag, 30-day wait period of their pre-launch. So when everything goes live, Jim's actually going to process on the 2nd of June because of the 30 days. That's when his will run. And then the person that he signed up on the 5th will actually enroll and activate on the 6th. Okay. So anything that falls on a weekend. So everything on the 4th, the 11th, the 12th, the 19th, the 25th, 26th, all of those things will roll to the Monday. And if you remember back to the application, I don't know if you read the fine print, when it showed the launch date, it said card will run on this date or the next business day. So if it falls on a weekend, they're going to get charged on that Monday. So this is showing all the different checks that are going to come in. And then we're going to show them how anything that comes in and processes this week is going to pay out the following Friday. And anything that comes in this week is going to pay out the following Friday. So literally you're creating a system where you're going to be getting paycheck after paycheck after paycheck. Every Friday becomes a payday. So the 30-day launch where they're building, they have no risk. They have nothing invested, but they have everything on the line. If they run it right, they can literally create an income that will take care of them. So if they're upside down or they're in a hole, they're financially in a struggling place, they can get out of it with this program. Or if somebody just wants to kick the tires and see if they have it in them, and they choose not to do anything during that period, I would rather not have that person in my business to begin with, because they're a lot of work to try and push them and try and encourage them, and kind of feels like you're pushing a rope a lot of days when you want something so bad for somebody and they don't want it for themselves, and you come at it with all the intention to help them and they just curl up and they don't do anything with it. It's like pushing a rope. So I would rather have that 30-day period to see what people are going to do and have them come out of it successful, or have them walk away. And that way we don't have any carnage. We don't have anybody that says, well, I tried actives and it didn't work. No, they didn't work. If you don't ever open for business, your business is not going to be successful. But the way this works is the 30 days they're building with a paper trail. 60 days in, those people are going to start receiving their auto ship orders, and 90 days in, not even that, it's like 2.5 months. On the 15th, you're going to start receiving residual income paid on the work that you did that first month. And if we do this right, their residual, because we're only building 4 legs, right? So we're going to take, this is built on the same numbers that we just showed you, creates almost a $6,700 or almost a $6,800 residual pay 90 days later. Do you know anybody that could use an extra $6,700 every month? Now remember that the people that are just coming in are just starting their 30-day launch. So this number is not going to stay stagnant. It's not going to stay, obviously this is just a scenario, and we talk to people about that we don't guarantee income, but we do know that if people will do the work, they're going to get the results. Every time we've been able to be a part of one of these launches, it's changed our lives. In fact, so much so that when we came to actives, even though they were already up and running, we requested a launch period because we knew for our personal growth, we needed to have that. But then we talked to others like this gentleman and found out that it needed to be for everybody. And it's literally taken us all this time to figure out how to dial it in, how to make it work. This is not a company-wide policy right now. It's just beta testing through our team. So you're not going to see it on actives.com. You will see it on actives.info in ways to get started. So there's a new section on actives.info right at the top, how to get started. There's a link if they want to be a customer. It takes them straight to actives.com. It does not link them to us. It links them to Actives, and they're going to need to know the enroller ID of the person that sent them. So don't ever worry about that. If people want to be a distributor right now, today, and they want product today, you don't send them through the launch program. That's fine. They can sign up through actives.com and get their products sent to them right away and just come in through the mainstream. But if they bring in people that want to delay or need to delay, sometimes you talk to people and they're just like, I would like to do this, but I don't have the money. This literally obliterates that obstacle. They don't need the money for 30 days. And if we run this correctly, and they've got 10 or 15 people with applications in, and those people have applications in, and those people's people have applications in, it's not hard to go to a family member or a friend and say, I'm launching a business, it's already profitable, but I don't get paid till next week. Can you float me for 10 days and get your money to be able to float your startup? Or if people still have a credit card that's not completely maxed, they can use a credit card and it comes paid to where they're getting the payment the next week, and they're paying off the credit card, and they're paying off some of the other credit cards, and they're paying off some of the other things that have been hanging over their head because they use that 30-day period to run hard and to be able to establish a foundation for their business. So it does multiple things. I just went over them. I'm not going to recap them, but you can see hopefully why we're so excited about this, because for us, this is the game changer. This is a chance for people to come in that really need a hand up. It's also a chance for people to come in and build this thing wide and big and not wide. We're still going 4 legs deep, but to build a net that is going to capture the masses. And that only happens if you bring in enough people. So the timing with this couldn't be better. We're literally doing this during a 500 club qualification period. So for all of you that are already in, I would still suggest you block out the month of May as your launch time. Even though your credit card isn't going to run at the end of it, anybody that you bring in during this period can. So every person that you bring in can be starting their own personal pre-launch. So if you're willing to take this on, our mindset in the beginning was 10 who get 10. My suggestion is do the same. Go find 10 new people. They don't have to have money to come in. So the signing up of that is very, very simple. It's a much faster process than what you've been experiencing. Make sure you get that mindset shift. Signing up 10 in a day has happened many, many times. There's a new 4-minute mile, and I want you to throw out what you've been experiencing for the last few years or the last few months, however long you've been here. Whatever your normal is, we want to throw it out to the curb, because this is a different mindset. This is like, I'm going to the park with my grandkids, or I'm watching today my nephew run in the Ironman triathlon for the first time. And I'm so proud of him. It's a hard, hard race, and he's taken it on. That's the difference between what we're doing here with actives. Instead of a walk in the park, building a little bit here and a little bit there with people that may come across your path, this is all out massive action if you're willing to take it on and go get 10 people and test this system. We are doing the same thing. I've got a couple people that I've just kept all week. I'm like, just wait, just wait. They want to sign up. They're ready. I want to put them through this, and I want to show how it works, and I want to be able to showcase to you, but do it with me, do it with us, so that you have your own story. You're helping your own people. And if you'll launch with 10, you'll qualify for the 500 club. You'll set yourself up to qualify for this trip that's coming. You'll literally qualify for fun things at the live event in July at corporate. You're going to qualify for all of these fun things, but it's also going to create that residual check that you've all been wanting. So there's no reason not to do this. It all is simply in your ballpark of what you're going to do. It all relies on what you do from this point moving forward. So we're working on, like I said, a video. I've got a bunch of them. I think this one that I just did will, if it's not the one, we're really, really close. So there should be one by today, and that will go on Telegram once it's available, to where you can just send it out to people. It does not have a full presentation on it. It's not product. This is not customer time. If you talk to people that are in their launch, this is a side tangent for just a minute. If somebody's in a launch and they talk to their aunt, and the aunt just wants product and doesn't want to deal with the business, I don't deal with customers during a launch, because I'm so focused on what I'm doing, and I'm all about finding business-minded people. And so usually with those people, I'll tell them, I'll circle back with you in about 30 days or 25 days. I'm right in the middle of launching my business. Yes, the products are amazing. Or they can just simply say, this is my website, go to it, you can order the product, and they'll come to your house, and just let them go. That's going to put money in people's pockets really fast too, but we don't want to shift their mindset to looking for customers. So if they come, and if they're coming too fast and plentiful, it means they're saying something wrong, because they're not going to get it from my video. It's the video is just enough to tell them that the products are amazing. It's not enough to tell them enough that they're going to want to go buy the product because of the product. It simply just tells them that the backing is there, the business is solid, and this is your chance to be able to get on top financially. So the video will be put up there. The link to enroll will be put up there. The link is live right now. So you can literally, if you've got somebody signing up today and they want to do this, and they want to not pay for 30 days, and they want to launch their business properly, then put them into a personal pre-launch and show them how this is done, because they're going to qualify for the 500 club. They're going to qualify for all these fun things. And these are people that you'll have around a year from now, because their rank will be growing, their checks growing. They will have no reason to stop an auto ship. They will have no reason to quit. I get calls from some of you right now when we've been in this beta test for the last few months. Some of the calls that I've gotten are really sad, because there's people that have had these massive changes with their life, with the products, and they're not on a consistent auto ship. So either they've got product built up, or they're forgetting what happened to them. They're forgetting this massive life change that happened. What we've found in business is it doesn't matter how strong the product is. If people aren't making money, they will get distracted. So this is a way that you can literally get people making money from the very get-go. They're going to be around 60 days from now, because everything's starting to process, and they're getting check after check after check. They're going to be excited for the 90-day window because all of a sudden their residual kicks in. And when somebody has $1,000 in residual or $7,000 in residual or anything in between coming in, they're not going anywhere. So it literally is going to create that stability. Guys, I went a little longer than I intended. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for chatting or questions, not necessarily chatting, but questions. If you've got things that you want me to clarify, I've got another about 7 minutes.
Trish, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Once you sign someone up, is that another 30 days happen for that person?
Yes.
So each person gets a 30-day no matter where they sign up.
Yes, that's the beauty of this thing. That's what changes it. It's never been done in the industry. Usually it's just the elect that get that launch period. Here it's everybody when they start, if they go through this enrollment process, they start a 30-day launch, a personal pre-launch for them.
So, and you're saying that the first check that they could say or see is probably in about 60 days?
It's not going to be that long. So if you remember the chart, right? So they sign up and a month later, so 30 days later, when they sign up, it's going to pay out to the person above them the next week. So if you sign up Jim and Jim doesn't do anything for a week, Jim's is going to run in 30 days, but then nothing will process under Jim. So Jim's not going to get paid for 30 days, 37 days. Like it pushes it off. But if Jim signs somebody up the same day or the next day, then Jim's is going to process and his sister Sally is going to process and his best friend Ben is going to process. And then Jim's going to get a check the next week. So it turns it into like a 5-week turnaround, but that's all dependent on how fast Jim brings people in.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh, Colleen said yes. That doesn't make sense.
Kelly, you asked if the pre-launch is in actives.info. Yes and no. Part of it is, it's in process. The application isn't posted up there yet, but it will be today. I do have to run. I've got an event away from my home in a half an hour. So that's why I'm putting a time limit on this. So as soon as I get home, which will be in about 2 hours, it's not going to be long. As soon as I get home, the application will be posted. In fact, I can put it on the Telegram for now so that you'll have it. If you've got people signing up this morning, you'll have it. And then I'll be updating actives.info so that it has everything current on it later.
Are you gonna put this recorder that you just did also in FastPass?
I will. Again, it's going to have to be done after I get back because by the time I render it up to YouTube, I won't have time to do it before I leave. But I will post this so that people can watch this. I'm going to be coming out with a really clean version of the PowerPoint that I just showed you for new people. This is a different conversation because you're already in. You're already on auto ship. Your checks, your credit cards have already run. But I want something really clean that we can show somebody brand new, showing them, okay, this is how it works. And if you talk to people quickly, you can have a check in your hand in 5 weeks. And it can be as big as you want it to be based on what you do today. So if they sign up on Monday and theirs is going to process 30 days later, my suggestion is work hard Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and get their 10 in quick, because then they're going to process the same week that theirs processes 30 days later.
We need a week off to just do this.
We literally did that, Kathleen. When we did our launch period in 2008, we canceled everything. We missed birthdays. We missed everything because we were just hammering it. We wanted 1,000 when we launched and we came a little short, but it literally launched not us only, but all of the people that we were working with all went to the top of that company and all made ridiculous money. And it just, we all rose together. It was so much fun. So much fun. So we put everything on hold. We put all of our hobbies away. It was spring. Eric loves to fish. He put his boat, literally took it to a friend's house. He said, I don't even want to see it. I don't want to be distracted. It's all hands on deck. We took all of our reading material out of our house and put in materials on the company. It was just, you know, we wanted to embed ourselves with what it was because we didn't know anything. We were brand new. So we needed to learn about the science and learn about the products. So if you've got people that are stressing because that video doesn't tell them anything about the products, they can learn about it, but do it off prime time. Do it when you're in the bathroom. Do it when you're driving to work and you can't call anybody because it's so early. You wake people up and they would say no because you're bothering them in the middle of the night. Right? Do it in not the prime time hours. When it's prime time to be talking to people, be talking to people. And we want this video so duplicatable that they can just talk to people and say, hey, do you want to make an extra $1,500? I found a way to do it. I'm going to send you a video. You need to watch this and you need to grab a spot. This thing is growing, and just get it going so that it's not only that you're finding people, but they're finding people and those people are finding people. And watch what will happen to your business in the next 90 days.
We need to manage our time pretty good.
Yes, but it's more so about doing the right behaviors. So short conversations with people and a lot of different conversations with different people. Because if you start to try and explain the products and explain the company, now you've taken it down a rabbit hole and you've stopped your momentum, because not only have you taken time away from what you could be doing, but you've now taught the person that they don't know enough to go talk to people. So we have to keep it really, really short, really simple. So my message is watch the video. For more information, go to actives.info and let them watch some videos there. I know you like to send them through the app because then you can see what they're watching, but for efficiency of time right now, just point them in the right direction to actives.info. That's what it's there for, is just a resource. They can learn about the products in the off time. The main thing is, now who do you know that needs to make an extra $1,500?
Trish, will
Mhm.
they be able to fill out the form online, or do we have to print it out?
Nope, it's all digital. They can do it from their phone. They can do it from, in fact, I've only done it from my phone right now. This is the first time showing you today that I'd seen it on a computer. It looks a little different.
Awesome.
So it's super simple. So I'm gonna just post it right now so I don't forget. So it's posted to FastPass.
I saw it on there.
Have I already posted it?
Well, I thought I saw it yesterday when I was looking for the international thing. There was something on the fast start. Maybe
There's
it
a video on actives.info talking about the FastPass,
Okay.
but I haven't posted the application yet because it
Oh.
wasn't done. There's still
Gotcha,
a
gotcha.
tweak that needs to be made to it, but I'm confident enough that we can just move forward with it. Angie will make it when she makes it, and it'll go live for everybody.
Okay.
Formsite's cool. If she makes a change, it changes it automatically for everybody that has the link.
Awesome. Really quick question too, are the packs just the 200 or 250, or there's a 500 as
There's
well?
a 500 and the 240, which is now the
Okay.
250, plus the activation kit makes it 288.
Gotcha.
That's why it's 288. So the 288 pack is the double trifecta, and the 500 pack has everything.
So I have friends, they probably don't need the money, but they might just do this like for a game or something. So on the video that says, well, you can get ahead financially, could you make 2 videos maybe? Or that's just one? I'll just show them the one and
I
tell
would
them.
just show them the one because it may not
Okay.
apply to them, but they know people, and people that are wealthy. This is a secret for you. If you're talking to somebody that has money, they want to know how to help their family make money. They want to know how to help their best friend make money because they're sick and tired of feeling like the bank.
Right. Oh, good.
People want to
good.
give because they want to give, but when you're the
Yeah.
only one in your family that has it, and what you've done to earn it is not duplicatable, you invested in cryptocurrency, you started a company, you invested in oil, and whatever it is, they can't duplicate that to their family and friends. And so we've worked with a lot of wealthy people over the years that wanted the products, didn't need the money, but wanted a way, wanted a resource to help their friends and family that needed a lift. And so if they'll just use the video and just send it out to people that they know that do need to make some extra money, it'll be something that they'd probably be more interested in because it takes them and puts them back into a friend category.
Yes. Oh, awesome. Thank you.
The 500 still have the free shipping and free registration or not?
I have no idea. We haven't gone that deep. I think so. I know that the registration pack is included. So I think
Good.
it's just the standardized $500 pack. I don't know about the shipping. I didn't ask her that.
Thank you, Trish. This is very exciting.
Okay, I am gonna have to wrap it up because it's my granddaughter's final event today and I have to go be a grandma for a few minutes, but I will be back in this, posting this video and putting final edits on the other video. I tested this just carefully with some of our preliminary videos that we had made and sent it to a friend and she's ready to sign up. I haven't told her hardly anything. It was all just the video. I wanted to test it and see if I could get her attention. And I just asked her if she was open to looking at a video to make some money. I hadn't talked to her in 7 years and she's coming on board. Her name's Sherry. You'll get to meet her. But guys, you can do this. You can do this. So you're probably going to see me getting excited. You might see some random posts from me on Telegram that just say 1 of 10, 1/10 means I've signed up my first one, 2 of 10, 3 of 10, 4 of 10. You might see that just little posts here and there. If you guys want to get in on that, you can. But I think it would just be fun to watch the frenzy as everybody starts to get enrolling. If it gets to be an irritant, then we'll stop. But I don't know. I'm
Thank
just
you, Krista.
excited about it. I think it's going to be fun. Any final questions? Otherwise, I'm going to wrap this up and we'll get on with our days.
Good luck to your granddaughter.
Thank you. She's 4. It's highly competitive. Not at all.
That's the best kind, the best kind.
It's the kind where everybody wins. You know, everybody's happy.
Thank you, Trish. That was awesome. Can't
Have
wait.
a wonderful day, everybody. I'm so excited because this is going to propel you all to the top if we build this right. So set your net wide, go find at least 10. Your leaders, you already have the belief in the products and the company. Set the standard for your people to follow. And we can't ask people to do anything we haven't done ourselves. So even though Eric and I are part of the 500 Club, we're doing it again because we want to show by example for the team. So do the same for your team, lead by example, and let's go blow this thing up and make May one of your biggest months. And June, everything hits the fan. May will be a planting season, so it might not be volume necessarily that you see so much, but June will be explosive.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.